Greetings and welcome. I have the Honorable Cardinal Wilfred Napier. He is one of the anchors of this project, the Edamame project, and I will go straight to the interview, and we will start by a brief introduction of Mr. Cardinal Napier. I would like us to welcome our viewers to the show, just by introducing yourself to them.
Thank you very much. My name is Wilfred Napier. I'm Cardinal Napier, Archbishop of Durban, which means that Marion Hill is one of the dioceses that is in a way my responsibility as the Archbishop. And this project, I've watched it from across the valley where we were on retreats or at meetings. Didn't know that all this was happening until today when I came and saw what is happening here.
Exactly.
Very inspiring, I can say.
Exactly. My first words would be to thank you for this kind donation that you have made. We're looking at you, and we are very inspired for you to bring this very dynamic seed, if I may say. First of all, I would like to know how beneficial is the edamame project to the locals in this community of Ichenele Mnyama and the Greater Pinetown, and how has been working in this project benefited them as locals?
I think the main thing that the project has done is, number one, to give hope to people. Number two, it's giving them skills. Number three, it's helping them to work together. Because a project like this cannot succeed unless people work together. And it's people who have come here with skills, different skills, who've been prepared to sit down with others who have not had those skills, to share them and then to develop the skills that they see, and then to set people on their way with both the knowledge and with the skills that they have learned. So it's been very beneficial for people who have become involved here. And from what we heard, it's spread much further than here. It's at Msinga, it's in emergent farmers in different parts of KZN, which means then that people who have got the land, have got some experience, can improve their skills and have a better experience, and can train others and employ others to benefit the whole community.
Very great. And earlier we were at the ICC, and we had the pleasure of listening to you brief us as the media as well as the attendees. And one of the points that really touched me was your campaign, or your slogan of one church, one garden. Can you briefly explain to us what are your intentions with this one church, one garden initiative, and how can we as members of the community take part in this initiative?
There's two things I need to say. The first one was that the premier at that time was Zweli Mkhize.
Yes.
And he invited church leaders, religious leaders, to a launch of this project, One Family, One Garden. And we listened to him and heard what had to be said. And it struck me at that time that this was a good way of telling people, don't wait for somebody to feed you, you can feed yourself, you can feed your family. But just work together with us, we're there to support you. And then it faded off the scene. It was only when I heard that Walter Coughlin was here with this particular project. It reminded me of the one that he did it at Newlands East, Newlands Marshu project, where they're doing permaculture, which is something for your home gardens, for neighborhood gardens and so on. And I thought, well, parish is a neighborhood, why not let's bring the parishes into it? It's something I just thought of now. I'm going to still start spreading it with the parishes and where they've got land.
We wish you the best of luck in that.
Thank you very much.
And my last question will be your advice on your fellow farmers, people that have ambitions and have in terms of going the agri route, as well as students who are studying to become agri experts. What advice can you give them as an honorable man with such great experience?
One of my greatest experiences in my life has been to put a seed in the ground and to see the miracle of life taking place. And when you are a farmer and you see that happening every day, all day, you cannot but believe and be grateful that God has given us this power to make life come into the world. And planting things and reaping them and so on is just one way of seeing how God works. And then you transfer it to say, that's how He's working in my life. So there's a religious element to the farming as well.
Thank you very much. That was Cardinal Wilfred Napier. Thank you. Greetings and welcome. In our interview today, we have Mr. Councillor Babu Pexi Sahlongwa. He's the councillor actually at this place. And since we are dealing with local economic development of this place, I think it would be very precise for us to let Councillor Sahlongwa introduce himself to our viewers.
I'm Councillor Bekisisa Andras Tongo of Ward 15, that's Chelemnyama, Tonot, and the surrounding Marandian municipality.
As a councillor at this particular place, Channel Mnyama, we have seen that today we are hosting the eThekwini municipality, the Jobs Fund, as well as you, the leadership in this ward. We have seen that there is a new